Thank you for joining me on the channel Mazarov Tarot. Today I'm doing a collective energy reading. It's no specific sign. I am going to be using male and female energies. It's going to be multiple timelines, multiple stories, hopefully for you guys. I'm going to pull for a multitude of different cards, and it's not date specific. So when you find this reading and it resonates for you, hopefully you hit a like, share, and subscribe. Yeah. Okay, so yesterday, before I had a phone call, I had did a reading. Now, I'm not sure which reading will upload first because I haven't uploaded that one either. But it was essentially talking about a feminine energy that was dealing with either separating from a partner because there was another person that had got in between that relationship. But the masculine energy that was in that relationship has some sort of obsessive characteristic. But I also was talking about people in the military, people that were dealing with keepsakes, and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and see what energy I can actually get. All right. For today. I don't want to pull from those cards. So I'm going to pull from these. Are we talking love today? Are we talking love today? Are we talking family? Are we talking resources? Spirit, let me know what we're going to be starting off with. Love, family, or resources? Masculine energy came out. Masculine energy, king-like energy has came out. And you know what is so weird? A masculine energy, he's almost in this, yes, I feel crusader. Someone could be in the government. Someone could be running for a local state office. They don't have to be. A masculine energy could not necessarily be a pick-me, no. Because a masculine energy is chosen. He's in a position where he's an overseer type of thing, managerial. But I feel like that masculine energy possibly is not close with other people, or at a young age was kicked out of his family home. There could have been allegations against the masculine energy. Hell, it could be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancers. But it doesn't have to be. But a masculine energy, he's really carnal. I do feel really, I don't necessarily know if he's sexual because he could be a lone wolf type of energy as well. But he's already made it in life, whether it be by birth. And I do feel like a masculine energy could have, I could be talking about somebody that's an anesthesiologist. Take it as it resonates. Someone's name could be Krista. But a masculine energy, he's kind of not full of himself, no. He's not running, first of all, but this could be past like energy. I do want to clarify that as well. He's his position. I feel like even though a masculine energy, quote unquote, was given a lot in life, I feel like he's lost a lot in life, but he's also had to work hard. Why is this coming out? All right, feminine energy. There's a feminine energy. I'm not sure if this is a work situation. I'm not sure if I'm talking to a feminine energy that could be an F sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. They don't have to be. But they're trying to be like a masculine energy. Now, there's multitude of ways that, like a masculine energy that's in a position, a higher up position, he could be suspicious of a feminine energy because she's infiltrating. Like a feminine energy is infiltrating a masculine energy's home, business, or something like that. But she's kind of like, she looks the part, she smells the part, but something is weird because the feminine energy is she's not a wolf in sheep's clothing. She's a man. She's a person. She's sentient. She's more evolved than a masculine energy. But a feminine energy is either trying to be with a man so badly that she's like, also obsessed. It's not that vibe that I'm getting. It's like a feminine energy is like, I will skin a masculine energy alive. I will take a male for everything he's got type of thing. Or a feminine energy is infiltrating a company, a business, okay, something like that, a family. It could be like an accountant, like somebody that, something. But a feminine energy, she's not like that. But the thing is, she will, quote unquote, be running with wolves, if you will. But she could come from a different place, a different location, a whole different world than a masculine energy. But a feminine energy is so weird because I can't really tell, even though a feminine energy, she's not faking it till she makes it. No. Even though a feminine energy is not like the masculine energy, that's like this lone wolf, a king, okay, whatever. I can't tell if she's doing it because she's like, she's trying to like infiltrate a business, you know, inside trading, trader type of energy, or if she's doing it because she wants to be with a masculine energy, okay, or something like that. Take it to however it resonates. The thing is, the feminine energy, they have a lot in common regardless, because a feminine energy has on like this fucking headdress. A feminine energy could be a hairdresser, okay? She's adorned in gold. I don't know what it is, but a masculine energy actually is. But a feminine energy, a feminine energy is a predator. That's all I'm saying. So this is like the king-like energy that is out that I have been mentioning. If you guys can see that. But the feminine energy that is coming out, she's like a fucking predator. I do feel. Okay. It's light and dark energy though. A feminine energy in the past, I don't know if a feminine energy, she got a type of man. Like she's like, I like the top of the top. I like a man that's got his shit together. I like a man that's comfortable in life. I like a man that's in a king-like position, a provider, a protector, or something like that. But what I'm feeling is like a feminine energy has took somebody out in the past, regardless if that's like, she's dated somebody, she's lured somebody, she's trapped somebody, but I feel like she took a male or energy for all they had in the past. But a male, I don't know, like, it could be a challenge to a masculine energy because he's like, I know that you've dated guys that's like me. You know, I can smell it on you, I can see it on you. I know that you're familiar with guys like me, and you know, a masculine energy could look at it like a challenge, like, well, I like that other guy. I'm not like that, or something like that. I'm dominant, I'm aggressive, or something like that. The thing is, I do feel though, even though a masculine energy is really carnal-like energy, I feel he's humanesque, if you will. He's evolved in his own right, even if it isn't a visual thing. Like, you can't visually tell. Maybe a masculine is still dressed the same or something like that, or, you know, whatever. I do feel like he has evolved, but there could be like an instance where communication could be a problem because the masculine energy, if this is a relationship, he could bark or snap at a feminine energy, bite at, you know, whatever. But I feel like a feminine energy would have to not dumb herself down. She would have to try to understand where a masculine energy is coming from, because shit, he could always be trying to sniff feminine energy's ass or be a feminine energy's ass. Take it to resonance. Or if that's not the case, a feminine energy that's dealing with a masculine energy that's like that, he's a dog, he roams the streets, you know, he's known to be in heat, perpetually messing around with people, whatever. But a feminine energy could have, like, she wants children with a masculine energy. She can foresee or something like that, children with a male. Okay, but a masculine energy essentially is a dog. Yeah, this is a coming together. It could also be like Gemini energy. Two people could be in a dark place, both emotionally, but they're feeling like they should be a pair or they need to be together. Now, again, I'm not necessarily seeing another person in the way. There could be something that is stopping two people from actually getting closer. If this is a work situation, you know, two people energetically are very similar. They come in at the nick of time to help both, you know, their family, their friends, whatever, their job or whatever. But the thing is, I feel like there could be a middle person in the middle, like a middleman, that's relaying information to maybe the masculine energy, the king-like energy, take it to how it resonates. Like, not to trust that person if it is like allegations of somebody at work or something like that. Because I'm like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Type of thing. Now, if this is a marriage, this could have been like an arranged marriage. Take it to however it resonates. In the masculine energy, he's thinking about longevity. He's like, I want to better my family. I want to better my genes. I want to better, you know, masculine energy is like, you know, and it does have to be a biological male. He's thinking about evolution, his legacy. And that's why he could have chose an Empress, an Earth sign or something like that to be with or be in a relationship with or reproduce or something like that. Okay, take it to however it resonates. The thing is, someone could be really tribal or they deal with a lot of pride. Okay, not necessarily. I need more clarification. It's not unnatural. Something is not unnatural. I do feel. How's this coming out? It's not unnatural, but also it's like it's not human nature. Something for the feminine energy that could either be accused of being a traitor in a relationship where it was an arranged marriage. But a masculine energy, it's not like, it don't got to be like, you know, in India or wherever they practice that. It would be more so like a masculine energy could have met a female really fast. But he's like, I want to be with you or have children or get married or something like that really quickly. But it's because he knows, like, I don't know, he just knows, like, that feminine energy is, it's not necessarily more wiser. It's like a cliche, like she's a stand-up individual or something like that. Take it that resonates. But that feminine energy could be a fig. It could be a fig tree to that male, you know. A fig tree is a biblical, you know, thing. But it's like a figure. This is a big figure. Take it to it resonates, but fig, yeah, your fig type of thing. Take it to it resonates. Now, if I'm talking about a masculine energy that is dealing with, like, say, for instance, his daughter. A daughter would look like their mother and their father, but for some reason the mother could have passed on. The mother is like somewhere else, possibly. It's not even that it's not important. No. Okay, the mother energy is not that, it's that. A feminine energy just looks a lot like her father. The way, like maybe her hair or something like that. Take it to her resonates. But she's more evolved. She's like next in line. It's like a queen-like energy. Take it to her resonates. But the two people could see eye to eye. But there could always be something that comes in the middle. Maybe there's a mother type of energy. Take it to her resonates. I thought something so. I need more clarification about this. I don't know why there's an earth sign. It could be the Empress family. Take it out, resonates. The Empress, the feminine energy that's in a situation with her own family or something like that, could be the odd one out. You know, she's not took a quantum leap. She's like walked out, left behind her family. And again, for that masculine energy, a masculine energy, the king-like energy, he hasn't necessarily walked out. Yes, he has left behind some people in life. But I feel like for this instance, either masculine energy was like, there was an assassination attempt, or masculine energy is like, I didn't know something about myself. Masculine energy could have got stuck. You know, he went through this change, this metamorphosis, but he's gotten stuck. If you will, being this king-like energy to where, you know, it could also be Beauty and the Beast. Take it out of resonance, but that's not the vibe that I'm getting. But a masculine energy could have been accused of like hurting his own mother or hurting a feminine energy that was really prominent in his life. All right, so let's see what else we can get. I'm going to keep those two energies out and we will come back to that if I, you know, let's see. Spirit, let's get another timeline if you don't mind. Another timeline. Oh, that's so weirdo. There's a feminine energy on the low that's very fucking strange. She's like doing weird shit with her hands, her nails, her appearance, the way that she looks. It's very unorthodox, I do feel. I don't know why that's coming out. Okay, so we're talking right now about a feminine energy that's dealing with darkness. I do feel it's another timeline, but that feminine energy is single. But she could have a friend. Like a feminine energy could be like emo or goth or just going through a dark time in her life. But she's looking at a feminine energy that's really close to her mom, you know, or, you know, a girlfriend or something like that outside of herself. Because that feminine energy is alone. But she's like, you know, my friend and her mom are able to be drinking buddies or something like that. But somebody could be fucking decrepit. Yeah, that energy is coming out. Let's get more clarification about that. I'm also saying something about summons or sentence. All right, anger and chaos. Fuck. You know what is so weird? If I'm talking to somebody that is young, you don't have to be, or just dealing with a childish feminine energy, but it's like, I can't relate to her. If you are that feminine energy, that's like, you're close with your girlfriends, or you're just a vibrant person, but that person, like, there could be an outside person, for instance, that's online, but she dressed weird, she look weird, she's really dark. It's a really scorpionic energy, kind of, sort of. It doesn't have to be red. It's just not somebody's cup of tea. I feel like there's something going on online in somebody's local city, state, or something like that. But it's like female energy. It's not even catty, but it's like one feminine energy that's online that's like angry or prisoned or feeling trapped or feeling stuck. But what she doesn't know is that a feminine energy that's really like holding on to her mom or her drinking buddies or her friends, you know, they're facing off. There's some sort of face off. I do feel. Okay. I do feel. Alright. Oh shit. I don't know what the hell. Okay. I don't know who this is. There is a feminine energy that's okay. It will be the dark feminine energy. A dark feminine energy is like my man left me after a one night stand, or a man left me, or a man, you know, da 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 da. But there's some sort of illusion energy, a Pisces. It could be a Pisces. But a feminine energy is like looking for a man, like she's looking for a man, but she's in the dark, but she's confused about something. Take it to wherever it resonates. But that feminine energy is like going through something. Maybe, you know, something's going on with her blood or an illness. It doesn't have to be. But she's like, I'm not going to cry, but she could be online starting shit, you know, causing chaos, or, you know, it's like cryptic messages. But I feel like it's because of feminine energy. That one that I said is like, not weird. It's not weird because, you know, I like to wear black too, but a feminine energy is like in a really dark place. I just feel like she's looking for a man because she was once, you know, naked and unafraid. I don't know what a masculine energy, but something has happened. I just feel. It's like a fucking build up though, but a feminine energy, I feel is so weird. What the fuck is this? A feminine energy thought she was gonna have a loyal man in her life, and I feel like the other storyline, that feminine energy, even if it's a business thing, whatever, this energy, he's a very loyal individual. Okay, if he can get out of his pack, you know, type of thing, you know, bros before hoes type of thing. I feel like this feminine energy thought of herself like this feminine energy in a way, but something happened where it didn't pan out that way for her. So now feminine energy could be feeling like she's gluttonous. No, excuse me. No. She's feeling like she's more envious or jealous. I'm not gluttonous. Oh, you know, I can't be, but I feel like regardless, though, there was a build-up. A feminine energy feels like she was used as a stepping stone, possibly in a situation, and she just could be causing chaos or confusion online in people's life, leaving cryptic messages. But I promise you, something changed with her feminine energy because she was once light and vibrant. A feminine energy could have got pregnant from a one-night stand, and maybe the masculine energy, he's moved on, and you know that mother, daughter, drinking buddies, that could be that masculine energy's family. It doesn't have to be. Take it however it resonates. A masculine energy, though, I do feel in the middle of that, if there is one, it could just be two, you know, three females that just doesn't see eye to eye. I feel like he is being avoidant. He's trying to avoid a feminine energy. Okay, and other people could witness that online, and they could try to come to that masculine energy's rescue, if you will. And I'm gonna continue on all these storylines. I just kind of want to get the I'm blah blah blah. I'm trying to get the past like energy, and then trying to figure out what's going on presently. If that isn't present, we all work through times energy. Excuse me. We all work through energies different, so. And then I'll get to the future. Spirit, give me another storyline. Give me another storyline, please, Spirit. All right. No bells, no whistle. You know what? I could be talking to somebody that's in school, maybe to be a doctor, maybe to be a scientist, you know, because I was thinking about a Nobel Prize. Take it however it resonates. Or masculine energy is feeling like he's not being awarded, maybe an award letter, money, resources, children. So this could be a separation. Take it however it resonates. But it would be because the masculine energy doesn't have bad luck, believe it or not. A masculine energy that's not a scientist, or not a scientist, not, you know, graduated, not awarded, not appreciated, believe it or not, it's because he does not have bad luck. But, you know, even though things are going a masculine energy's way in life, it's like, it's not he hasn't got that aha moment. A masculine energy hasn't got thrusted, if you will, into a direction to where he needs to investigate or figure out something. I do feel But it's so weird, even though things are going a masculine energy's way, but it's like he's not able to look for or find something that he wants. It's connected to love or sex. The masculine energy is like, because things is going the way that I planned it, I now haven't, not spontaneously, I haven't miraculously, serendipitously, I haven't found that partner, that woman, that feminine energy that I actually need in my life. But for some reason, it's something about somebody in like the science field. Okay, take it to resonates. The thing that is so weird is because everything is going a masculine energy's way, regardless of a person works at a call center, lab, or something like that. He has not met. You know how they say everything happens for a reason? A masculine energy, because everything is going the way a masculine energy plan, he has no room for spontaneity, or like, what's that saying? Whatever. He has not met a masculine energy. Believe it or not, a masculine hasn't met up with a detective, an investigator. He just hasn't not done it. I don't know why he has not done it. It's so weird though, because something has become to a masculine energy like that's impossible. No, that ain't never happened. That ain't ever happened. It would be about land with a woman, being with a feminine energy, maybe an earth sign. Okay, it could even be a high priestess. But masculine energy is like, that's the science ever happened. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I really don't know. But the thing that would have not ever happened is a masculine energy that's like, I hung out with her once. We was at the watering hole, or we was drunk at the bar. I don't know what the fuck. But I took her home and we slept. Now, this could be connected to that storyline. I don't feel like it is. Why is that sticking out like that to me? I don't feel like it is. But he's like, that never happened. I didn't sleep with. Okay, take it to resonance. The masculine energy just could be, lying. But I do feel like it's a different storyline, but it could be connected as above, so below. Take it to resonance. Let's get another storyline for you guys. I'm hearing something. I heard something about cars, but a Toy Story. Okay, planes, trains, automobiles. I could be talking to a feminine energy that's a nurse or someone that works at a veterans. Something. What the hell? Alright. This is so weird. This energy is so weird. This other storyline. There's like an air sign. It could be a Gemini. It doesn't have to be. It could also be a Libra, if you will. And possibly an earth sign. It doesn't have to be. It's two individuals that are going about getting something. I feel like it is masculine energy. It doesn't have to be. Very different than the other king-like energy, I want to say, from that first storyline. What it's like, somebody's like, I want to put in an offer for that house. I want to put an offer for that apartment. Maybe somebody's car got towed. I don't know what it is. I just feel like two people are going after a position, a house, a home. Okay, I do feel. But they're both predatorial. The thing is, it's so weird because they are both, like, in this storyline, two masculine energies, maybe an air sign and an earth sign. I'm saying equinox. I don't know why I'm saying equinox. Since they are both not the creme de la creme, they are both like experts in their field. They also can't catch up with one another. This could be a relationship. But because they're both experts in their field, they cannot keep up with one another. Because someone is always on the go, but somebody is always chasing after something. But they want to put in an offer. They want to, put it in, if it's a relationship, like they want to date each other, they want to be with each other, type of thing. But they are used to dealing with, and one could be a woman, one could be a man. They would be better off dealing with other people, because they are both not apex predators. They are both, But the thing is, a masculine energy that's always on the hunt. He's always on the hunt. He's a go-getter. It don't have to be a male, but it is a biological man, but it's feeling masculine. He's more earthy. He's more down to earth, I do feel, than an air sign that's dealing with the elements of the mind. I do feel, but he has a choice. He's like, can I be with that feminine energy? It's not in a roundaway girl. No, it's just like somebody that's like mile high, like somebody that's just soaring, you know. And a feminine energy could feel restrained by that male that's down to earth. But he's like, can I catch it? Can I catch her? Can I get it? Can I have it? You know? But he would be looking at that feminine energy like, she give good love. I don't know what it is, but it could really hurt her feminine energy, because a feminine energy could end up feeling trapped, because she's also and it would be like a Gemini. She's also like a go-getter, but she's used to dealing with, since she's a go-getter sign, she's used to dealing with individuals that are smaller than herself. And I feel like a feminine energy is not she's met her match. She's met somebody bigger than herself. But the thing is, it's different realms. They live in different realms, okay? Someone could live up north, someone could live in the south. It could be a distance thing, keeping two people apart. Take it that resonates. But for some reason, I do feel like the two people are wanting to put in an offer. They're wanting to communicate. They're wanting to... Now, if it is not love, if it is not love and it's just like a house, two people wanted to put in an offer for a house, a plot of land, okay, take it to however it resonates. The thing is, a feminine energy that could be from up north, you know, that air sign element of the mind, she's like, I've been scoping out this energy for a long time, and you just want to come up and put in a big offer, and I've been planning on having this house for a long time, and you talking about, but that masculine energy that's like, maybe he's seeing the air sign want a home or something like that very badly. It's making him want to, because he got multiple choices. A man's energy is like, I might want it because you want it, type of thing. It's just somebody lurking in an air sign's life, I do feel, and that person has a lot of choices. All right, let me see if I can get anything else, any other storylines, and then I'm going to try to build from that. Trying to keep everything nice and neat for you guys. Spirit, is this it? Wait a minute, hold on. I have everything. Hold on, y'all. I gotta remember that. I have a coupon, guys. I have a coupon. I had one too. Victoria's Secret. I had got me some perfume. This about me. This about me. Well, these rings are not about me, but they could be. Hold on. There's a lot of cards. Shit. I had got a coupon. Okay, where's I forget the date. On May 7th. May 7th from Victoria's Secret. Whatever. Alright. Okay, let's go on to the next storylines that I can get you guys. Abracadabra. This magician energy, take it to her. It resonates. Okay. Someone could have to make an announcement. Someone could have to make a PSA. Someone could have to do some public speaking. Okay. It could be a team meeting, huddle up. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. All right. All right. If that's the case, I don't know. It's many different ways, many different routes. Okay. Someone could be a pathologist. I don't know what it is. Somebody could be a pathological liar. This is a single thing. It's a single thing. But it's not, it don't have to be. Honestly. What I'm getting is like, for this storyline, I'm thinking about somebody that, it could be an air sign. It doesn't have to be air, water, fire, earth. It's a massive energy that's dealing with the serpentine side of their brain, where their brain is always wandering. Maybe somebody is like dealing with ADHD. Someone could be imprisoned. Take it to wherever it resonates. But it's like someone is having to not direct traffic, but they're having to direct the way that they think about something. Somebody is having to change the way that they think. But it's more so the way that they think not to think. The way that they think negatively. Yeah, maybe. What does the serpentine brain do? The serpentine brain kicks in and it causes individuals not to be able to focus. Is that what they say? A person is having to deal with that. Possibly it could be a Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be. It could be a fire sign in general. That person, though, that's like trying to change their mind about how they think negatively, because something takes over and I'm like, I just can't. I can't. You know, I feel like it's because somebody took something from them. It could be a Gemini. Hell, somebody could have been sexually assaulted. They're like, I can't get over the fact that you stole that. You took that from me. My virginity, my innocence, my job, my position, my money, my purse, my bag, my children, my clothes, furniture. Like, you took something from me, and I can't get over the fact that it's stolen. And it could, the thing is, the person that could have stole from somebody, believe it or not, could be like a nepotism, like a baby, like a star, celebrity's child, somebody that was already fortunate, you know, everything, you know, is connected. It could be like this type of energy. They're blue. Take it to wherever it resonates with that person. You know, it could also be an Aries involved as well. That person has stole something from somebody, but it's because they're like, I'm enlightened. But they could be enlightened about how to play a game. Okay, take it, it resonates. But they could have stole from an earth sign as well. Or someone that relates mentally with an earth sign. Maybe someone dealing with bipolar. I don't know what it is. But they did take something from an individual. They just took it. The thing that is so weird, whatever somebody took from somebody, and that person I could be talking to, that's the victim, them like, the spirit wants you to know the person that stole something, they were trying to feed something in like their sacral, their stomach. They was trying to feed. They would have been gluttonous. Okay, they use people like stepping stones. I don't know what it is, but they were trying to, whatever they took, they felt like they needed it to make themselves whole. But they took from a serpentine. I do feel an enlightened one, but it's like blue. It's like a child of Zeus. I don't know what it is. Somebody that's enlightened. Okay. And they have the energy, they have the power, a source-like energy. They stole something from a serpentine energy. But it's like the upper world. I kid you not. Like, it's a serpentine energy that's dealing with finding their way through many paths. Somebody stole something from them on the upper world, and it's connected to lightning. I need to film. Because look, the serpentine had it first, but for some reason this thing stole it. I think I'm 46. And stole it. But they trying to feel something. It could be a child. I don't know what it is. They're trying to feel something in themselves. Or they, like this person that stole it from this serpentine individual. They working with an Aries to fill that hole, that void in this person. Because look, they feel like it'll make that person whole, or make that person, it could be somebody's voice. Someone's trying to steal someone's voice, their ability, their talents, you know, their beauty. But this person is like a brain. There's a bear witness. Like, it's, but they're like, if that's the case, this person was like trapped, dealing with fake 33s, fake servants, oath breakers, take it out, resonates. But this person was just trying to find their way. And there was many different paths, you know. Wide path of destruction, middle ground. Okay, like, but it was like through time. But it's not necessarily footprints on the sand. This person could have made ways for other people. To, you know, not denial, but they would have carved out ways just from their movement for other people to walk through more comfortably. But something was stolen from that person. That thing that person was going for, looking for, needing, or just something that person was holding to. It could be a mother-like energy. That's the rattle? A rattle. I don't know. That's nerve-wracking. A sound, a noise, a spoon. I don't know what it is. Yes, I do. Earth sign. An earth sign. The thing is, it's third eye energy. I do believe. Who's this? This earth sign, like, this person would have become But like this person, but look, it's like the sun, a sun like energy. The serpent was had it. Then this thing took it, but they wanted to give it to Aries, but it's like too hard and the person make it be alive or real. Alright, so let's see if I can pull anything else. And then I'm going to get energy, future energy, hopefully, for all these storylines. So I'm talking about today. One last storyline. Let's see. Somebody's claustrophobic. You know what? In the past, this energy that came out, it's like trust. Okay, somebody we haven't sent, take it as resonates. Somebody was like having an affair with somebody that they was working with. They don't have to be. It wasn't even work like a person worked there. It's like somebody was having an affair with somebody that was going to exercise with, like a trainer or something like that. It's not like me, Megan. No. But no, somebody was. It looked that way. Who's that person holding on to? That person's like, I'm just online. I don't know what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and get some more clarification. So we're going to get some more energy about that first storyline, about a feminine energy, inside trading, things like that. Take it at rest. And hopefully I can... future energy for that storyline. Not that. Here we go. Let's see. Ooh, wee, yeah, okay. A feminine energy, though, it could be a stripper, a dancer, okay? Take it there, resonance, bloody shoes. A feminine energy is like, I want Louis Vuitton, I want Prada, I want something, blah, blah, blah. The thing is, a masculine energy, he needs to be very, very careful because it's really similar to that energy that I was just talking about for that serpentine, where a masculine energy was dealing with this Aries that was trying to build up a son or something like that. The weird, I don't know what it is. A new body, I don't know what it is. That a masculine energy, that's a king-like energy, could end up being skinned alive because somebody is going to have the tools, the resources, the ability to do it, and the track record of already doing it. A feminine energy is like, it's a rite of passage for me to use a man, but she like a man is less than a fucking dog. It could be a Leo but a masculine energy is like, I need to save my ass, I need to save my hide or something like that. Because the feminine energy is like, I will skin your ass alive. I will do it. But the way that she's doing it, she's like a weatherman. It's not a dead man walking. She's got a degree. She's got training. She's certified. She's, educated. And that's something that a masculine energy, he didn't really have to do. It's not that he don't have the brain power, the tactics, the abilities to do what a feminine energy can do. But it can hurt a masculine energy. I do feel like a masculine energy see it coming, but not really, because he could be looking at the outer beauty and a feminine energy dressed like him, or she's the same race as him or something like that. But internally, a feminine energy is like part of the white party. She feels important, VIP. I'm not exactly sure. She could just be a predator. Take it at resonance. But the way she moves is so goddamn graceful. It's so beautiful. It's so, a masculine energy is like, it reminds me of my ancestry or something like that. But he really don't know nothing about his ancestry, because I do feel like this got something to do with the job market. In a masculine energy, he's like, I'm a part of the job market. I'm a part of what Job would have to shepherd, and the way that Job is shepherding people in the market is, they all have jobs. Every animal on the farm has a position to play, a job, a role to play, so on and so forth. That feminine energy doesn't. She looks like she's a part of the job market, but she's really not a part of the job market. But it's something weird about that. All right, so let's go on to the next storyline, if you will. A child, honey. Child. Somebody's being childish online. Yes, somebody's being childish online. No opportunities. You know what? It's so weird though. A masculine energy, I do feel in that situation where feminine energy was dealing with this dark girl online or something like that. But they don't have to be dark skinned. They just are dark, leaving cryptic messages. But it's because a masculine energy left that feminine energy. Maybe she has a child. The child could be old now. Take it, it resonates. But for some reason, there's two other women that are sticking together, but they're like mother, daughter, sisters, drinking buddies, or whatever, that are kind of trying to protect or shield, or not necessarily. They're just dealing with that dark feminine energy, and they might not know why that feminine energy is coming after them and their closeness or something like that, because that masculine energy, he's like, either he's on drugs now, he's down and now, he's not, he's still got power or something like that. But shit, he in a dark place too. The thing is, that dark shit that masculine energy is in, he could have got that shit onto that feminine energy that's now like, look at my body, look at what he has done to me, or something like that. There's no new opportunity, I do feel. Okay, or maybe there's no new way for someone to ask for help. So maybe a feminine energy is resorting to going online or something like that to expose or show or something. All right, a masculine energy, if you will. All right, so we're gonna keep this going quickly. I do feel like that's just clean cut and simple for that. All right, let's go on to the next. That's this one. You know what? It's so weird for that masculine energy that's like no bill. He's like, I don't got no prize. I don't got no woman. I don't got nobody that's gonna ride with me. I don't, but everything is going the way a masculine energy wants to go as far as work or school. He's like, I know how to use computers. I'm educated. I'm gonna be a doctor. But he don't got that woman because he's not necessarily down on his luck. He hasn't had that moment, that time where he could meet maybe an older man in his life that, is maybe not as wise as him. But is on a hunt, is looking for that thing, that woman, kind of, sort of, I don't know. But a masculine energy, he's dealing with something. He's dealing with an oracle energy, trying to be the one. I don't know. He's really not. He's really not. He's dealing with a lot of women. He's dealing with a lot of feminine energies that all look or dress the same. And maybe that's why he hasn't found that team that he's looking for, something like that. But they're all like the lady in red. He's like, that's not my bitch. I don't know what it is. Take it to resonance. The thing is, when that masculine, he could be a part of Eyes Wide Shut, though. He could still be sexually active. I don't know what it is. He's like, fuck my patient. I don't know what it is. Take it to resonance. And let's go on to the next storyline where somebody's trying to put in an offer or something like that. Two people cannot see eye to eye or something. Somebody ain't being wise in a situation, I don't feel. Somebody ain't diving deep. It could be a Pisces energy as well. Someone's not 33. I don't know what it is. I don't want to be there. All right. But two people are not. Why is that out again? Two people can't get together. But you know what? It would be like at nighttime. Two people can't get together at night or tonight or something like that. Okay, the time. It got something to do with the time of the month. I don't know what it is. All right, let's see. The oracle-like energy. You know what, though? That vivid energy, that's like, I got this person, this bird individual that took air sign or something like that from the serpentine energy. Just somebody's thinking, like, a person that's like, I'm the victim. They're so plugged into everything. It's weird. They trying to make a man. They're trying to make a man. They're trying to raise a man. Somebody's name could be Michelle. I don't know what it is. They're trying to raise a man. But they feel like to do that, they got to take from a feminine energy, a serpentine energy, a person that's the victim mentally. But the person is. Somebody really did take something. The innocence, the virginity, the happiness, the money, the stuff. Somebody did really take it. But they thought that it would fulfill a masculine energy's hot space. But that masculine energy, he's the fool. Like energy, he would be like the son of Satan. And it had nothing to do with that serpentine. That person's mind just can't stop wondering. Because I'm like, I've carved out every single way. I've done this all these different ways. And these motherfuckers still steal from me or something like that. Take it to however resonates. But that masculine energy, what he wants is a temptress in his life. He wants a favorite energy dealing with duality. Maybe a Gemini. Take it to however resonates. I'm not exactly sure. Alright, so let's go on to the next. Okay. And the last thing. What the fuck? Something's closing down. Justice. It is injustice. Something is an injustice. I do feel. But somebody is not obsessed. I don't know what it is. Why is this two different things? It's two different things that got mixed up. I don't know what it is. Take it out, resonates for you. But that's all I have for you, lovely individuals. I got to put this phone on the charger. So Godspeed. God bless. Bye.